All right. So my name is Michael Selberg. I'm a direct descendant of the Turtle Mountain Band, the Chippewa Indians. I teach information technology, cybersecurity, and business at Turtle Mountain College. I've been there since 2021. I'm currently enrolled in the doctorate of business administration at the University of Mary in Bismarck, North Dakota, and I'm in my dissertation right now, and I expect to finish and defend in April and graduate in May. Right out of high school, I went to college and I didn't do well. And it wasn't a tribal college. I ended up dropping out the second year. Well, at 28, I went back to college at Turtle Mountain. Um, and I've had some great mentors that have come along, like Rhonda Gustafson, and it is one who was one of my business teachers, and Sandra Bursey is another one. She was a business teacher that I had at the time. And I went and they saw like the quality of my work, and right away they started like, Mike, this could be something you could do. You know what I mean? Like you're good at this. Like your grades are good, your writing's good. And I realized that my heart was in the classroom. That's where I wanted to be. And the opportunity came up for me to get my teaching license. So I went through the whole process with the state of North Dakota and got my teaching license, and I started teaching high school, and Aaliyah was in one of my first classes I taught. Um, and she didn't like that very much, but a job came open at the college to teach IT, and I applied and I didn't get it. So I went back to work in the school. Well, the next spring, I get an email from the college and they're like, yeah, the teacher left. Are you still interested? We want you to reapply. I reapplied. I started teaching. Once I got there, they found that I had my MBA. They put me in some business classes. During that process, I had started wanting to think that I wanted to go for my doctorate, and this opportunity to go to University of Mary came up, and the University of Mary program is nice because I go down to Bismarck every summer and spend a week with all of my cohort classmates. And I got to build that personal relationship. And now if when I finish, I'll be the first Native American from University of Mary to get their doctorate in business administration. The interesting thing is now there's three cohorts behind me, and there's at least one Native American student in every cohort, right? Coming up behind me. So that's kind of a big deal too, to know that, hey, I'm the first one and there's people following along behind me.
Mhm.
Um, I never thought I wanted to be go for a doctorate. When I got my master's, I said, I'm done, right? That's it. But then I realized the opportunity that comes along with it and that can help our institution and our people with this type of education. And who knows, maybe someday it can turn into Turtle Mountain having an MBA program, right? So that's the hope that I have. And because we just need more of that, because we can go to places and we can meet people. And I don't want people to look at us and see us as lesser thans,
Mhm.
right? And I went to the American Indian College Fund faculty convening this year, and it was so great to get around other people that are going through this. And I had a good conversation with some people, and I said, I always feel like I don't belong when I get into certain situations. And someone told me, you need to stop thinking like that. In fact, you have the education that they have. We have to get out of that mindset that we don't belong at the table, when the truth is the table wouldn't be there if it wasn't for us. I want to be the first one, and if I graduate, I'll be the first one in my family to get a doctorate degree. And that's my extended family out of my from my grandparents on down. So I want to be that first, and I want to set an example for my children and the other children that grow up in our reservation, because I realized how important it is to have our tribal colleges available to get these educations, because education is something they can't take away from us.